Hi, my name is Aiden and I have a mental illness. I'm posting this video because I'm part of a group called Stigma on Facebook, and I made that group with my friend Layla, and we've put out a challenge to members of the group, and this will go to members of the group and beyond, hopefully, to share our stories and to own our diagnosis. So the mental illness that I have is bipolar disorder. I have bipolar 1, and what that means is I go through periods of mania followed by depression with periods of wellness in the middle. Now, my mania usually lasts about 6 to 8 weeks, and mania is characterized by high elevated moods, sometimes spending sprees, delusions. Usually what happens with me in my case is that I believe that I'm a superhero that's going to save the world, and I get very frustrated with my family and my friends for trying to help me because I think that they are coming in between me and my plans to save the world. I have been hospitalized many times. I usually end up in hospital after a period of mania. Sometimes my parents have had to have me committed, and that means that the police come to my house and take me off to Falkenberg or to Somerset Hospital or whichever place can take me. And then after that is periods of depression, and that is hectic. So I don't fear the next manic episode as much as I fear the next depressive episode. Depression is very difficult to explain. Um, it's kind of like a physiological inability to experience joy. Even though your rational mind can tell you things that you should be happy about or grateful for, you simply unable to experience it. So yeah, my pattern is mania followed by depression and then periods of wellness. My last manic episode was about 3 years ago. I had gone off my medication, which is something that I don't recommend to anybody to do. If your medication isn't working for you, try and change your medication. Um, yeah, so I had gone off my medication. I was off meds for about 18 months. And then I went manic, and it was big and it was bad and it was scary. Scary for the people in my life, not so scary for me. Um, the part about it that I regret the most was that I actually physically hurt my parents, and my parents have done so much for me. So that was a big wake up call for me that my mania was able to cause me to do that. Then, after that manic episode, I was depressed for 3 years. That sounds a lot, and it is a lot. It took me going to rehab to come out of that depression. I was self-medicating with alcohol, and I went to rehab at a wonderful place called Stickland. And Stickland is a dual diagnosis hospital, which means that they've got doctors on the premises and they deal with your addiction as well as your mental illness. And thank God for Stickland, because there I met a doctor who realized that sleeping 20 hours a day and feeling suicidal after 3 years is not working, and he started changing my medication, and that's made all the difference. So this is me accepting the challenge to be open and sharing my experience and my story. I hope anyone else watching this will feel free to do the same, because Fuck Stigma is about reducing the stigma associated with mental illness. So hopefully a few people will watch this video and feel like they want to share their diagnosis with us as well. Like I said, my name is Aiden. I have a mental illness. I am bipolar.